Hello, everybody. My name is John Bunzl. I'm the founder of the International Simultaneous Policy Organization, or Simpol for short. And Simpol is a way that we can resolve the international conflict that is preventing governments from solving climate change. And I'm absolutely delighted that a group of certified carbon literate educationalists are now behind this and are rolling this out to universities, along with all the other projects that are associated with the Educate global program. Because if we are going to solve global problems, we really need our students to be literate and educated, and we need you teachers to be absolutely at the top of your game, and that's what we are really hoping to help you achieve. So I'm here and I'm ready to help.
So, John, I wanted to ask you, you've written this incredible book and you are building a program with one of our other guest speakers, Robert Cobot, which is to be preparing pupils and teachers and their communities for an idea called Simpol. Can you tell us a bit more about that, please?
Yeah, well, Simpol is very simple. It's very simple in the sense that often we think that the barrier to solving climate change, for example, is, of course, we need to reduce emissions, and that's very clear. But what we don't really understand often is that it's not that we don't know that, it's that no government wants to move first. It's a little bit like a revolving door in an old hotel, at the front of an old hotel, and all the gentlemen are standing there saying, no, after you. And the others say, oh, no, no, please, after you, because nobody wants to move first because they're afraid that it will harm their economy. And so it's more about conflict resolution than it is actually about carbon emissions. And so it's a very human problem. And I think it's very important that teachers, alongside all the carbon emissions reductions, technical stuff, that we understand this very human side to it as well. And because ultimately it's about cooperation. And even beyond climate change, it's actually about human evolution. It's about how do we move to the next level of global cooperation. And that's really what Simpol is trying to do, and it's offering governments, whether democratic or not, a framework through which that can happen, which will benefit everybody.
So we are so very proud. Thank you very much for being one of our guest speakers and honouring these very first certified carbon literacy teachers. They're the first in the world, and they were taught by Professor Petra Moulton-Hill of Nottingham Trent University, certified by Manchester Cooler Systems. And the extra special ingredient, which we must never forget, folks, today, is that we had university students who were the facilitators. So we give them a shout out. They were doing work experience. Many of them are going to be working for us and with us and are going to be facilitating all the other schools that are coming on board. We know that once Claire and her team, once they start shouting about this from the rooftops, I said to her the other day, please don't put anything on LinkedIn. And what happened? She put something on LinkedIn, and all of a sudden I start getting messages from head teachers going, what's going on? I'm going, no. So yes, the cat's out the bag. Home Grange is the very first school in the world that has done the gold award. They did the bronze, the silver. This is part of the gold award. And yes, they are probably going to be the very first school in the world to do the platinum award, which includes our GCSEs, but no, lips are sealed. And one of those will be including John's amazing program all about Simpol to prepare us for this leadership that we are going to be needing in the very near future. There are many solutions to solve the climate emergency, and our role in this as Educate Global is to upskill teachers so that they are the creme de la creme of teachers to deliver this as a unique USP to their pupils, to their students, and to upskill and raise up their communities, because knowledge is power. So thank you very, very much. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you to Robert for working with you and for introducing us. And thank you to Alan for introducing us back then, introducing. And we look forward to working with all of you. And for those schools that are interested in finding out more, get in touch with us. And all the information is below. And we'll even put a link to the Simpol video below this page. Have a good one, everybody. And we'll see you all on the other side.